Hello, Brett's Jets blog here. On November 22nd, 2012, it was Thanksgiving, and I watched the New York Jets embarrass themselves on national television. This game was disgusting. It was just a terrible performance by all units of this team. It's just mind-boggling how bad they performed. On the biggest game of their season, they came out like this. Ugh, where do we begin? Let's start with the opening drive. Now, the Jets actually marks the ball down the field. You know, they got into the red zone, and then Sanchez throws another interception. Are you kidding me? It just doesn't get worse than this. Just all the momentum. They're running the ball well. How about you run it until they stop you? Why do you have to turn it over? Just don't throw the ball. It's your opening drive. Keep the run. What are you doing? So it gets picked off by Gregory, and the Patriots get the ball, and Gostkowski misses a 30-yard field goal, so it's 0-0 going into the second quarter. So, you know, they got some momentum going, and then the Patriots just go all out in the second half. They get key Jet mistakes, and they score 35 points. So in the second quarter, the Jets completely embarrassed themselves. Starting off when Sanchez, I don't know what happens, he runs into his own lineman. He runs into Brandon Moore. He's like 400 pounds. Avoid him, he's a professional athlete, Sanchez. And he fumbles, the Patriots pick it up, Gregory again, and they score 7 points. And then, oh my god, and then the play with the backup running back, what's his name? They get like a 80-yard screen pass to him, and Vareem, and he just goes to the house, and it's 21-0 right there. Yeah, it's Thanksgiving, and this game was non-competitive. The Jets made so many mistakes in this game. So anyway, after that, the Patriots then go up 28 because McKnight fumbles a kickoff return, and Edelman returned it to the house. What is McKnight doing in the first place? He's carrying it like a loaf of bread. Protect the football, you idiot. And then, so it's 28-0. And then, for all good measures, Brady throws a lofty pass to Edelman, and Landry is covering him like he's on Mars. So it's 35-0. And then it's 35-3, and then the game's basically over. And then from that, and then the third quarter, they just embarrassed themselves even more. It was just disgusting. It was 49-19, the final score. Your biggest game of the year, and you play like that? Are you kidding me? And this coach has lost the team. He's starting to sound like Rich Kotite did. He's just so monotone now. It's so annoying. Mark's my guy. And Tebow had 2 broken ribs, and he was active for the game. Why not activate Greg McElroy? The guy didn't even get a shot to play. Tebow with 2 broken ribs just says he can't run it because he's hurt, and he can't throw in the first place. So, they have no backup if Sanders got hurt. What are they doing out there? This team is just falling apart completely. This might be one of the worst teams in football. And yeah, they have a pretty easy schedule coming up, but these teams are not beatable to the New York Jets. These teams look at the Jets and they say, hey, we can beat them. This team has just embarrassed themselves week in and week out. They embarrassed themselves against the Niners, the Seahawks, the Patriots, the Dolphins. They've just played non-competitively. And they beat the Rams. Yeah, they beat Schottenheimer. That's the only reason they won that game, because Schottenheimer is the worst offensive coordinator in football right now. And now they play the Cardinals, who have a third-string quarterback, and they'll probably lose that game too. The defense will probably play well. But this offense is just putrid. They have nobody. Who do they have? Nobody. Jeremy Curley's a good wide receiver, but he's the only guy. And Stephen Hill still drops everything. You throw him like a 5-yard screen pass and he drops it. This team is just, I can't even describe how bad they performed on national television. Oh my god. And anyway, So coming up, I mean, I don't know what you have to do. I mean, you got to bench Sanchez at some point. He's playing awful. And I get Rex Ryan said his stats were good. The reason his stats were decent was because they went into that little prevent mode, and he was able to complete a couple passes. That's basically what it came down to. They were trading time for yardage. And this quarterback can never make a big play. He can't. He's done. He's shot. He has no confidence. The team has no faith in him, and they don't even. I mean, I get not using Tim Tebow because he's just. I mean, I don't know. He's just not even a football. You know, he can't throw. But I mean, why not trying McElroy? I mean, they don't even try him. So I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, I guess they gotta draft a quarterback or something. I mean, the defense played all right, but I mean, it's still giving up the big plays on the secondary. You know, talking about how good the defense is, it can't stop the pass or the run. Ridley was like running all over the defense last night, and it's just abominable how bad this team is. This was a championship team a couple years ago, and they've just gone completely backwards. Rex has to go. I mean, Tannenbaum, what are you doing to someone this third grade team? This team isn't even competitive. I mean, oh my god. And you know what? The owner has to be the guy to blame for this. I mean, he's just a clown altogether. I mean, just what is he thinking? I mean, with Tebow, why bring him in? You could have signed Mario Manningham. I don't know, some wide receiver. You could have signed Cedric Benson. You could have signed Pierre Garçon. No, you signed nobody. I mean, look at the Redskins now. They got a running back who drafted in the 6th round, and he's their starter. He's got 900 yards rushing for the season, much better than our running backs are horrible compared to most running backs in football. Sean Green has no burst. He fumbles now. He fumbles that little whatever you call it. And McKnight doesn't play enough. I think he should play more, but he fumbled, so I don't know what they do with him. Powell's all right, and you know the Redskins got drafted a 6th round running back, and he's got 1,000 yards rushing already. They got Pierre Garçon. They got Santana Moss, who we let go. I don't know why we did, but we let him go, and now he's producing for the Redskins. I mean, you know, this team is just completely going backwards and at an alarming rate. I mean, I don't know what to say anymore. I mean, just at a loss for words at the pathetic performance I saw 2 nights ago by the New York Jets. Just absolutely horrendous. And now they got swept by the Patriots. I mean, they've lost the last 5 games against Patriots. They haven't beaten them since that playoff game a couple years ago. And I don't know what to say. I mean, I guess you want to give your third-string quarterback a shot? Sure, go ahead. I actually want to see what he can do. Maybe he's got something. I don't know. I mean, I liked him in college on Alabama, but that's a different story. So anyway, this is Brett's Jets vlog signing off. We'll be here next week again to talk about the Cardinal game and see how that turns out. So, goodbye.